Japan today. So it is actually Sunday today, so I'm hoping to be able to vlog today and edit and upload, and then you guys are going to see it kind of almost in real time. Kind of like Vlogmas all over again. The reason being is that this week has been a very rough week, emotionally, physically. Yeah, I think the last couple of weekends I pushed myself a little bit harder than I should have. I have a lot of video footage from the Naked Man Festival that we went to last weekend. I can't wait to share that with you guys, but unfortunately it's not going to be today. But anyway, I have some updates for you, but instead of just doing a regular life update video where I'm just talking to you guys at home, I figured that I would record parts of my day today and kind of do a two-in-one. So the first update I will share with you now, and the second update I will share with you at the end of the video. So first update is health. So a lot of you guys have been asking how I've been doing, and it's so sweet. Thank you so much for caring. So you remember during Vlogmas that I shared that I have a chronic illness, invisible illness, chronic invisible illness, whatever you want to call it. And the medication that I was on, I was having these horrible side effects. So at the end of Vlogmas, I was slowly trying to get off of the medication. And I am officially off of the medication. It is completely out of my system. That was a really painful, difficult process, but I got through it. But now, because I'm off of the medication, my blood pressure has been really, really low, and my body is no longer used to having such low blood pressure. So I've been very, very weak, very, very tired. Here, wait, let's see. Yesterday, I had to be in bed all day because my blood pressure, in the morning it was at 89/44, and then in the evening it was 86/52. So yeah, not the best. So my body is now adjusting again to having low blood pressure, and that's why I didn't do much editing or much work. I was just resting this whole week. The reason that it was also a difficult week was because it was the start of my last classes with my students. I'll explain more about that at the end of the video, but it's been incredibly emotional. And Friday, my teacher, my Japanese English teacher, was crying, my students were crying, I was crying when I was saying my speech, saying goodbye to them. It was such a mess. I'll talk more about that later. We are actually heading to the mall right now, and so I'll show you some of that and share my day with you guys. I can't wait. So we parked at the mall, but there's actually an underground tunnel from the mall to the train station and then past the train station. So we're gonna use that to go get lunch first. We're having lunch now, and Joe is making me have this really gross electrolyte drink. Also, pro tip, if you get the plain gyudon bowl, which is less expensive, you can add your own flavors to it. Bam! We're back at the mall now. Joe has to get his hair cut, so we come here because that's where most of the foreigners go, so they're usually used to foreign hair. At least Joe's hair. Like, Gil has the really tight curls, and they have no idea how to cut it, which is a bit tricky for him. I'm just sitting over here in the corner waiting for him, and they have this thing out on the front that shows the wait time, and it's like 5, 10, or 15 plus minutes. And right now it's 15 plus, but it's a Sunday, so that makes sense. So now I'm sitting here watching this kid playing the drumming game that they have here in Japan. I cannot stop watching him. He's amazing. Joe is taking well over an hour, and now that I had the electrolyte drink, which really helped, and some food with a lot of sodium in my system, I'm feeling a lot better. So let me show you around the arcade a little bit. I won't play anything myself, but it's mostly claw machine games and a lot of rhythm games. So I'll show you other people playing them, and then maybe for another video I'll try playing them myself and share that with you then. New haircut, so fresh and so clean. He's so happy. Yay. What do you notice about all of these cars? In Japan, almost exclusively everyone backs their cars into spots. Joe usually does it in one swoop, but from what we've noticed here, most people, even though they pretty much exclusively back in, it still takes them like 3 tries, I would say, on average, to back in to the spot, which I find a little bit amusing. So the second update, life update I wanted to say in this video was about the fact that we're moving again. So next year in Okayama, the ALTs will only be here from April to December, but we really wanted the stability of a place that we're going to be there the full year. We want to see our 3rd years graduate, and that's something that, yeah, we wanted that. We also still wanted to teach junior high, so originally we were looking to move to Hiroshima. I had heard that it's absolutely beautiful and completely safe, by the way. And yeah, so they looked at schools there, and basically they found 1 junior high school position and 1 elementary school position, but both of us really enjoyed junior high school. We wanted to work there again. So we contacted another branch of Interac, and we're relocating a bit further than we originally thought. We don't have any dates yet. This is very new information, but we should be moving from Okayama in the end of March or the beginning of April. And we're moving to Fukuoka, Japan. Fukuoka is the largest city in Kyushu, and you might remember it because I trained there personally. Some really cool things about Fukuoka. It's much, much larger than Okayama. It has a 3-hour ferry from Fukuoka to Busan, South Korea, so we are definitely going to be going to South Korea using that 3-hour ferry. I'm so excited. It has an airport that has discount or budget airlines that the subway connects right to the airport. So we'll be in a city where we can travel to different parts of Japan, but also internationally. Fukuoka is actually closer to Seoul than it is to Tokyo. Fukuoka is really famous for its ramen, and there's one area that Joe cannot wait for where it's this river that goes through the city center, and it has food stalls. Actually, there are food stalls all over the city, and they're really famous there. So we're really looking forward to that. And the island of Kyushu, which is where Fukuoka is, has an active volcano that we really want to hike. It has some beautiful nature. It has this gorge that's gorgeous, apparently, and we want to kayak in it, in the river that runs through it. So you can imagine that this makes the 3rd year's graduating and the end of the school year just a little bit more depressing. So that's why last week, or this past week, I was crying a lot in my last first year classes, and then I had the 2 second year classes on Friday. So I'm taking the time to say goodbye to all of the students. Some of them are writing me cards and, you know, all of that stuff, which is really nice. And then this week is my last full week of classes. And then we only have 1 more week after that at our schools, and then I will be going to my 3rd year's graduation. But yeah, it's really coming to a close, and it happened so fast. But I'm personally really excited about the move too, because coming to Japan on that medication that gave me that such severe depression, I couldn't get as excited about all of the new awesome things about Japan that I really wanted to get excited about. It was just, everything took so much effort, and it wasn't a great way to start living in Japan, to start this new part of life here. So now I feel like this is out of my system. This medication is out of my system. We're going to get a new start in a new city, on a new island, a new part of Japan, and I can't wait to share it all with you guys. So I'm so excited. So with that news, I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. I will have more stuff up soon. Oh, also, sorry, I almost forgot. Before we leave, I will do a tour of this flat, and I'm going to be recording the moving process and discussing moving in Japan. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being understanding and patient with me through all of this and being so awesome. Comment below to chat with me, hit the thumbs up if you liked this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you have subscribed and you haven't already hit the little bell icon next to the subscription box, definitely do that. That way you get notifications every time I upload a new video. And since the last few videos, Eleanor has not been active at the end, so I didn't film her, but she's actually here grooming herself. So she'll be my outro for this one. I'll see you next week. Bye. You wanna say bye, Ellie Bear? You wanna say hi or bye? What do you think? Are you excited about Fukuoka? Oh, baby bear? Say yes. Oh, so excited. Okay, go back to grooming.